didn't hit us that hard. And then also, you guys just went and snatched a president in Venezuela. Look what happened. That country didn't, fall into chaos. Iran's a paper tiger. And so by then, the people who were the dissenting voices had already been pushed out. And so this whole thing got sold to the president that it was going to be quick and easy. And now here we are.
Yeah, I remember sitting here that Saturday night after they did the Venezuela mission early that morning, which was a very impressive mission. Mm-hmm. But, I had a native Venezuelan kid in here, Daniel DiMartino, who obviously was very happy about it, and I understand that. But, my concerns about it, among them was I'll make up a word here, but the parallelification that could happen with this when, no disrespect to Venezuela, but you're talking about a country in South America with roughly 30 million people that doesn't have a regional cultural, what's the word I want to use here? It's not like in the Middle East where you have a lot of different countries that follow different sects of a major world religion, and there's a lot of shit going on there. Yeah. This is like its own kind of thing. There's some other countries in South America that are a mess, but it doesn't spark a cultural revolution in the area. If you go into Iran, it's a nation of 93 million people. It's geographically fucking a nightmare to go into. It's in the dead center of Earth, effectively, between the Western and Eastern worlds, if you want to put it that way. China's on the other side. And you are not going to be able to take down the regime that quickly. And if you now use the Venezuela thing as an example to say you are just going to spark exactly what you said, a rally around the flag scenario. You're going to spark all the other countries around there hating you, their people at least, hating you potentially more for creating a mess. And yes, you're going to have Israel now in the middle of it too, and they're not exactly popular in the world. And I was like, this is how I'll judge whether or not Venezuela was, 2-3 years from now when we're looking down the line. That night I was like, we'll judge whether or not this was a good idea on X, Y, and Z factors in Venezuela, but then fucking A, B, C, D, all the way through the alphabet on what happens in the rest of the world. And so far, it feels like we're scoring an F over here because we did effectively take that and say, you know what, like you're saying, that was easy, so we could at least try this. And now it's got these 10th order effects, and we're sitting here today, you're sitting here today, not sitting in that office anymore because of it. Yeah.
I mean, after the Venezuela raid, I had a friend of mine, and he was still in special operations, and he said, hey man, do people in DC understand that we kind of got lucky on this one?
Lucky?
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're skilled. We go in and we've been snatching people out of their houses in the middle of the night now for 20 plus years, hell-born assault. We are very good at that. But for us to be able to go in and grab a president, we cannot go in and grab or kill the leader of a country that we're mad at.